So above my closet is where I keep tons of books, and most of them are empty sketchbooks, and I thought it would be fun to kind of go through all the different sketchbooks I have that are empty and kind of talk about why I haven't used them yet and if I plan to use them or if they're half full. So let's start taking them down. These are just folders for school. They have like notes in them and stuff. This is just a block of paper. Here's one. So there they all are. In my defense, a lot of these are gifts and stuff that I tried that I didn't like, but I will explain why I have this many empty sketchbooks, and maybe you're like me. I hope I can fill them this year though. That's one of my goals, to just like not waste all of this and try to put it to use. Let me know how many empty sketchbooks you have. While we're at it, I'll show you this. It's a nano aquarium. It's 3 gallons. I plan to have shrimp in it, and this is like a new hobby of mine, and that's what it looks like right now. I'm still cycling it, so there's nothing in there. I'm using doing a fishless cycle. I'm attempting that. But let's get onto the sketchbooks. Okay, so maybe I'll start off by sorting it into what was given to me and what I bought myself, I guess. So this was a gift. This is my own. I definitely bought that, and I bought that. And I bought this one. These two are gifts. I bought these totally. This was a gift. This was not. Oh, that was a gift. I bought that. I bought this. This was given to me by a company. I bought this one. These are notebooks. They don't count. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. I need to use this more. And this is something I don't know. I've had this for so long. Some random prints. Let's make this shot more interesting by putting some plants. Does that look more inviting now? Okay. So I'm just gonna start top of the pile. This is a etcher sketchbook. I got 3 of them and I gave away 2. It's not really for sketching per se. It's a watercolor book, but I hope to practice my techniques in here. And it's a good one to take on the go. Well, it's pretty big, but if you're willing to take something this big, it's really good for doing on-the-go watercolor landscapes. So that's why I like it. It's really good quality. If you can afford this Etcher watercolor sketchbooks, it's a good investment. I didn't pay for it, obviously, because they gave it to me to try out, but I love this. This was a gift for my birthday last year. It's just like a basic Canson sketchbook. I just haven't worked my way to it yet, but I'm sure I will someday, because I tend to prioritize the mixed media ones, but I think this would be good for doing like studies where you don't have to worry about wasting the paper, because the only thing this paper can really handle is probably, oh, did I draw on it? No. This is mainly for dry media, so it wouldn't take as long to fill because you're just like doing pencil and stuff. You could do ink too, I bet. Just like line drawings of ink. These 3 were gifts from one of my friends. They tend to give me little sketchbooks, and I love these sketchbooks. They're so good, and they don't have too many pages in them, so it doesn't feel like it takes forever to fill. And I just really love the way they're built, and I'm really glad that I have these. I will use them. This was a gift. IKEA was going out of business, I think, and my mom picked this up and gave it to me. I can't remember when, but it's just like a really thin paper. Might be good for writing notes, actually. I don't know. Oh, this was from one of my patrons. Their username was Chameleon, so I'm not sure like what their actual name is, but I need to use this too. This is it has like sketch paper, but it's a bit thicker than you'd normally see in a sketchbook, I think. And they gave me some stickers as well, and they also gave me a brush. So it was really cool receiving this in the mail. They also sent me a bunch of watercolor paper samples. I should make a video on that because I haven't tried it out yet. Every time someone sends me something, I'm like, this is so precious, I can't use it yet. It has to be the right moment. Oh, I'm actually really excited about this sketchbook. I got it this Christmas, and it's a square watercolor one. Oh, I did some doodles in it already, but I'm very excited to get to this one and start filling it. I don't know what brand. Handbook. It's like the Handbook brand. It was from Amazon, and I put a little tomato sticker on it. This is such a fun book. Did I sketch in this? I did. I drew some things. I only did 1 page though. I was using this while I was camping, and my mom got it for me as like a little activity to do on the campsite, and I just think it's so cute. Like Tokidoki stuff is just like, it's just so fun, and how do you not love to look at this? It's just the cutest thing. I should use this for school. I think that would be really fun because it might spark some creativity because the cover is so interesting. The paper is just like, oh, it's really smooth actually, really smooth sketching paper. That's one of my favorite sketchbooks. I just like always forget that it exists. I'm moving this out of the way. This is an Arteza watercolor sketchbook that I also got for Christmas. I pretty much just use watercolor sketchbooks as mixed media, but this also seems really well built. And I'm excited to move on to it because it's seamless, it doesn't have the rings, so you can do double page spreads, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And I just love the cover, the color of the cover of it, and yeah, it was from Amazon, and I'm just really excited to get the chance to use this one as well. I also like how it has a ribbon, and I think, yeah, it has like a plastic back pocket. Wait, how do you, oh, it's like a envelope, which is kind of cool. I wish it was paper because the plastic kind of takes away from it, but I know that's more sturdy than paper. I always forget that those pockets exist and I never put anything in them. I gotta look and see if I forgot any ones. Okay, this one isn't blank, but it hasn't really been filled that well. This is all like first or second year, no, this is like second year sketches, filled with a bunch of random stuff. This is called String of Hearts, by the way. It's like one of my favorite plants, but I don't think I have the proper light for it because it kind of stretches out. Okay, yeah, it's full of like notes and, oh, this is from first year. Wow. Is this full? Yeah, this is definitely first year stuff. Oh yeah, I think I kept it because there's like 6 pages left, but this is pretty much full. I didn't realize that was that full. And it's just like a sketchbook I've had for so long, I don't know where it came from, but I used it first year because I wanted to use it up. I believe this is from Muji or Miniso, but it's just the cutest thing ever. It has kind of old sketches in it. Not very many though. Just like some weird pen doodles. Thumbnails. And I think that is it, but I really like it. I just think it's really cool. I love the illustrations on it, and I definitely want to hold on to this and use it at some point. That was a weird noise. And use it at some point for something, because I think it's a really unique sketchbook. This is actually one of my favorite ones. I gotta zoom out though. So it is just from Michaels. It's one of those big Artist Loft ones that come in all different colors. And I thought, I don't have a lot of pink things, let's just get a bright pink Artist Loft sketchbook. And it has some sketches in it, but not very many. Some of it is like really, really bad doodles because it's just trying to come up with ideas for school. It's actually pretty full. Well, it's not pretty full. I used about that much of it, so I have tons left, and I plan to use the rest for school, I hope, because I realized keeping things in loose paper is just such a pain to go through, and I would just much prefer to have it in a sketchbook. So I might try to switch things up this year and actually sketch in a sketchbook. Well, not, I guess this year meaning 2020, but the school year it's halfway through. It's not a fresh school year. This one's pretty cool. I think it's from Muji as well. All those fancy stationery stores. It has pretty thick paper. It wouldn't take too long to fill. I'm just like waiting on it, I guess. I don't really know why. Could be good for a small project or to just fill for the sake of drawing and trying to improve. This is also Muji. This is a failed Inktober book. There's enough pages for Inktober, but I didn't achieve it. There's some like weird drawings in here, and that's it. So I need to finish that someday, do something with it, because I don't want to waste it. I want to make use of the purchases I made. Okay, I bought 2 of these because I thought they were something else. It's a sketch album. I thought it was not a sketch, but like an Art Plus one for some reason. I don't know what I thought it was, but the paper is just for sketching basically, so it wasn't that price. I basically got 2 for that price. It was a very, very impulse buy. I usually don't buy stuff like this, but it is moleskin. I forgot that I didn't like the yellowy paper that they have, but if I just fill the page more with color, maybe it won't be that noticeable. This is another moleskin I picked up with a gift card, I believe, because I had an Indigo gift card. I tend to keep it in my purse, and whenever I'm at a restaurant, I'll just like pull it out and draw something weird. Well, I haven't used it in a while. There's just so many pages, but I'm keeping it because why would I get rid of it? This is from IKEA. Did I say IKEA before when it was going out of business? I meant to say, my mind keeps wanting to say Staples. That was not it. Sears. It was Sears, not IKEA. This is from IKEA though. And it's actually pretty full. I forgot, this isn't really a blank one. It's full of animal studies. Really, really quick. Couple seconds to a minute. Like 1 or 2 minutes per one. And that is it. I never understood why it came with this. Maybe it's to like stencil because you can see it through the page, but there's a lot of pages left. I plan to keep using it as a study book. This is also from, oh hello, that's weird, IKEA. Nothing in it, same sort of deal. I want to use it as a, well, the pages are kind of thick. I don't know what it's going to be, but I mean, it's a perfectly good book. There's like 5 pages left. Well, there's actually 5 pages left. But I was like, might as well cut everything out and then just use the 5 pages that remain. For some reason, it's the same brand as those little ones I have. I don't even know what the brand is, but it's nice. So this is a big Strathmore Vision that I bought to make a sketchbook out of because I wanted to take the pages and fold them in half. And I did end up doing that with a lot of the pages. I used like that much. And there's still 7 pages left. So that'll be used for something. It'd be cool to put this on the front of it. Oh, I did leave some sketchbooks behind. There's still some more over there. So I'll definitely use this to make a future sketchbook or to just use the paper inside to do something else. Just tear it out to do an illustration because I really like the Strathmore Vision sketchbook. I think it's really good for the price. And the paper just holds up really well. Oh yeah, I really don't like this paper. I really hate it. I should probably just give it away. It just like reacts with the watercolor so weird. And this is supposed to be for watercolor. I'm not a fan. You can take the pages out and put them back in. But I don't know, like there might be someone out there who really likes this paper, but for me, it's just done really weird things to the paint and I don't know if like why it looks that way. So yeah, and it was like $11 too. You'd think it would be something I enjoy. Oh, here's another one of those mystery old ringed sketchbooks. Turtle. Oh, I was designing a toy. There's lots of like random stuff. I should use this too for school. That's like a good school sketchbook. Oh, I also got this planner. It's really nice. This isn't a sketchbook, but it's undated. So you can fill in what you want, and I have a video idea list, spoilers, and it's been kind of keeping me on track. It's only been 5 days, well, since you've been seeing this. When you watch this, it would have been quite a few more days, so I started the 1st of January, and I really like it. It's Joy Top. I don't know anything about this brand, but I love it. I've had this in my closet for so long, and it had a cover on it already, and I somehow ended up ripping the cover off, and I'm gonna recover it in something else and use it because I never liked the cover. I just found it like do you ever just like, you know those sketchbooks that have a cover pre-made and there's a bunch of like text all over it and or like a weird picture that you just don't want to use, you just don't want to pick it up, you don't want to take it out in public and have people see you holding it. So I'm gonna recover this in something, repurpose it, make use of what's inside because it lays nice and flat. It's a good block of paper. And when it came out so cleanly, I was like, I might as well put a cover on this because I have done it before. Because I learned how to bookbind very basically from the channel Sea Lemon. She's very good at bookbinding. And here is, last but not least, a watercolor, yet another watercolor sketchbook that I don't need, but I bought it earlier this year, I think, like before the summer. But I only did 2 things in it, and they're really not that good. That one's interesting. I was playing around with washes and stuff. There's a lot of pages in it. Well, actually not that many. They're just really thick. But I'll definitely use this once I make my way through all my sketchbooks. I really, really don't need to buy any more this year. I'm going to try to use up the ones I have. Maybe take the oath with me. I solemnly swear to use up the sketchbooks I have before I buy new ones. And these are some really cute sticky notes I also got. So I just laid some out. This is like not even half of them, but if you're anything like me, you probably have a lot of accumulated blank sketchbooks, and I'm really going to try to appreciate them, even if it's like the most boring thing, just like a black book like this. Actually, that's a cool label. It's bound in a very interesting way, but just try to see what they could become, because you probably have a lot of blank sketchbooks like me, and they only become special once you start to draw in them. So you might not feel connected to them now, but once you start to use them, you will appreciate them. This is kind of an example of one that I had lying around, and I've been sketching in it, and now I kind of feel like more connected to it because I decorated the outside. I think it's just really fun to appreciate the ones that you have. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I hope your new year is going well so far. Make sure to check out my Patreon, because I send out monthly packages with prints and stickers and a collectible journal page each month. I also post sketchbooks and behind the scenes stuff all throughout every month, so if you want to check out any of that, go to my Patreon. And I have a store as well, but I think it's closed at the moment. I'll be coming back with some new products sometime in the next month or so. So thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you at my next video.